Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Splinterlands TV with me, Olazor. Good to have you with us here on this Monday night. I am finding myself somehow in the ranks of Diamond 1, and we'll be going off into Champion Land. At least, that's the intent. Can I do it, though, with 8 days left in the season? Feels a little bit early. But there's one thing that I have to do, which is do my Guild Brawl battles, because I've not yet submitted my teams. And if I don't do that, then people will be very angry at me, and there's only 2.5 hours left, so I best get onto it. It's a gold level fray again for me in Guild Town. I can play Jotun, my opponent can't. It's weak magic. Feels like I should play Jotun. Let's do it. Yeah, it's 26 mana. It might be a bit low for Jotun, but let's do it. It's Guild Brawls. It's rare that you get to use Jotun in this setting, so I may as well. Throw out the Sneaky Bloodlust. Who's going to be our tank? Let's just keep it simple. Throw in the Zenith Monk. Now we'll focus on who's actually going to deal some damage. Sticking mainly to these ranged guys as much as I possibly can. And that fills up my mana. Not so badly. Oh, we get to see how it goes. Well, my sneak here, provided it doesn't get destroyed by opportunity, could have gone well, but instead it looks like it's just going to be the ranged people who are going to do a good job instead. Hey Max, welcome. Good to have you with us as per normal. Most reliable viewer to be here. Hope your day has gone well. I am very, very tired, but I'll get through it. And first Guild Brawl is a W. This time we'll actually get to see these as I submit them, well, hopefully. Equalizer and Magic Reflect. We can use Jotun, opponents can't. 34 mana. I think this is a Quora game. Hey Ank12C, welcome. Good to have you in our stream. It's a quiet one this evening so far. We don't have a lot of human beings suffering with me through losses. Although it hasn't been a loss yet. Having said that, I haven't played any ranked matches as of this stage. There's automatic magic reflects as part of the rule set, so it shouldn't really matter. Should definitely bring Queen Mycelia along. And you know what, I'm just going to go Zenith Monk and hope that Quora gets the last stand. That may be a struggle. That may be an immense struggle. They didn't bring any magic at all. Don't know where I'm going to get my kills from. This is going to be really annoying because Quora is going to get everybody wailing on her, and Dampier Stalker is going to be doing an enormous amount of damage. But who knows? Nope, we're dead. So that's 1 and 1 from the brawls. I should always play a full cohort of monsters in Equalizer, but I didn't. Okay, no kitty and no llama. But the opponent could play a a llama something. So in that case, I'm going to go green splinter, and I'm going to try and use oh no, it's a reward card. Dang it. There goes that idea. I guess it's going to be Lorna. Fight with Captain Katie. What else can go well here? All the gold foils. Then we need a tank. Yeah, Zenith Monk. Zenith Monk will do. Between the sneak and the snipe, I'll be able to do something. Probably not going to be able to do anything. But the good news is we have 4 people attacking 3 people, rather. Attacking 1 person. But that 1 person is Quora. That's going to be a loss. Yep. As to be expected. I could not have countered that in any way, shape, or form. And I don't get to use it here either, but my opponent might be able to. Given the rule set. Hardly seems fair. Opportunity, though, is the name of the rules, so let's go with... What's the name of the thing when it's the last thing? Death Blow. Death Blow is what I want. Nothing with Death Blow. Nothing with Death Blow. Nothing with Death Blow. Brilliant. So that makes it very difficult to counter any Llama Mage strategies. What's another thing we could do? Cripples might work. Nothing. 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 Well, this is going to be a loss. I guess we can go Obsidian. We can throw in a Quora. And, well, nothing else. We'll throw the Mycelic Morphoid in. Ooh, we don't get to see that battle, so maybe that one will be a win via enemy not submitting teams. Can only hope. Alright. I can play Yodin, opponent cannot. Yeah, I think it's a good option to do so. And let's use some nice little shatters. At least one of them. And because of weak magic, we'll double up on the void armor with Grum. We'll throw in a bit of Bloodlust. Not going with all of the monsters here for some reason, because my brain is not working as it should. Let's see, do we get a battle? Yes, we do. And look at who it is. It's Quora yet again. Hopefully Sarius can do us some nice bloodlusting. There's one. It's a good start. Don't think they're going to get to finish the job though. Hopefully they get to go first. Yes, they do. Excellent. The kills, the wonderful bloodlust kills, are the best types of kills. Pretty happy with that. And 2 more battles to go. Okay, we've got up close and personal, and that's the only rule set. So I'm guessing it's going to be a pretty nice idea to play Dragon. I'm going to do it with life. So I can sneak Krallis in for extra damage. I can throw Vigilator in for even more extra damage. Throw Marisol in. Can we use Jared's Scar? No, because Jared's Scar is a reward card. So there goes that idea. Throw in a Desert Dragon. Stitch Leech. And the Soul Fiend. The Soul Fiend is there entirely to counter any sneak. Could be a fun match here. Hoping that Marisol doesn't get wrecked by retaliations. Oh, it's a shame. At least we got the kill in. Nice poison from Vigilator. Oh, delicious, delicious thorns. Keep dodging. Ooh, it looks like Marisol's going to do a very nice job here. Stitch Leech is also becoming a bit of a threat down the back line. There we go. Excellent. Gladiator was the difference. And it wasn't even Captain Katie. I love it when gladiators just simply work. Do good stuff. Excellent outcome. Hopefully we can get another excellent outcome to occur. Jotun's out, but that doesn't matter. Aim true, broken arrows. Feels like blue splinter. And there is enough stuff, mana, to throw Demon Shark at this one. I really don't like Demon Shark. It's such a broken card, but if I've got it, I may as well use it. And then for the final hit point, Chaos Agent's a bit of a waste in the back, but it's a meat shield. Of course, they've got Quora lurking in the wings. It's going to be a huge problem. Too much damage, too much magical damage. Won't waste any more time watching that. And that is my Guild Brawls over and done with. There's another 30 to be entered by the guild over the next 2.5 hours, so hopefully they'll get in. Otherwise, we're looking at a disappointing finish for this particular brawl. Very disappointing finish. But it'll still be more crowns, more merits. Everything adds up. Slowly. Do we have enough to grab some Gladius? No, we don't. Okay, so that means it's off to the ranked battles with a daily focus of flying. Will I fly to victory, or will I fly straight into the ground? I'm thinking it's going to be flying straight into the ground or flying into Silver League. Who knows? I've got a bit of a buffer, so I expect to stay inside Diamond. But who knows? I could find myself in Silver. It would be okay. No, would not be okay. Alright, so we got a Tarsa and a Mylor, which can't be played. It's a pretty low mana Jotun team. I'm thinking, with Armored Up in play, that we go to Life Splinter. Throw in Lorna, Shield Bearer, throw whatever they've got lined up for me straight back at them. When silver, that's the question. It'll take a while, but I might get there. Suddenly I'm not so sure about Shield Bearer for Armored Up, because if I was the enemy, I'd just play Magic. Maybe I just go with Ouster instead. If I go with Ouster and Legionnaire Alvar, that could be interesting. Let's try that. And we've got Magic Reflect. We need a nice little repair, as the added bonus of the slow. We'll throw a blind in as well, try and avoid being hit in the first place. Need some actual damage. Sure, Silent Shavi and Badger will buff everyone's attacks. And we'll see how this plays out. Well, I'm glad I went with Melee. And Silent Shavi may just be the most useful one. Hey, Dr. Alistair Daniel Williams, welcome. Because that cripple cannot be cleansed. The repair isn't serving me all that greatly. Stitch Leech has done their part. Come on. This is not looking great. That's looking like a loss. And that's exactly what it was. Ooh, lost 27 rating points on that one. It's brutal. That's so much. Equalizer, target practice. I must remember to bring the entire collection of monsters. So everything's going to have snipe here. I'm going to go with Kitty. And do I want water or do I want fire? I'm going to go Death. It's going to primarily be a dragon team, but the reason why I want Death is because I can get a double resurrection in, potentially. I just need that and that. There's my double resurrection, which is probably pretty unexpected with Death Splinter. All the attacks are going to go into Longtail. We need something to block the blast. So, Reflection Shield, please. Revealer feels like a good idea. Now I need some range damage. Queen of Crows feels like a good idea. And we're going to put that there. And because the rule set here is snipe, are we going to put everything into defending Longtail? We've got double heal. We need a cleanse. Cleanse is the name of the game. So, oh, Diamond Dragon, why you got to be like this? Okay. So, we can't bring Queen of Crows. We need an 8 mana selection. Let's go Carbalist. I like the feeling of that. Alright, let's see how this runs. Hey Kira, hey Just DNFT. Well, my magical team is going to have a fun time. I'm getting wrecked. I don't think I've ever seen a longtail die so quickly. Absolutely wrecked. Even with the double resurrection. It's not going to help me anymore. That Skyclaw. That Rune Mancer Kai. So brutal. Don't think I'll be celebrating a victory here. But if it somehow happens, it'll be an immense victory. They've just got too much damage, too much focus. Whereas that void of that Bagheera just ruined me. Well, I guess I'm going back to Diamond 2 today. 2 losses from 2 games. We'll see. The night's still young. We could get to that elusive silver. I'll do my very, very bestest. Just need to wait and get the actual battles in. It'll happen at some point. What do we got? 13 mana, no armor, blast. Feels like an opportunity for llama plus creature as far as I'm concerned, but probably not the best. Probably not the most tactically sound choice. Let's go with Lorna. One of you. And one of you. One of you. And a Uraeus. Throw in some extra speed. Probably not put that speed in that location and hope for the best. Redemption could be very painful. Don't think I'll be encountering it. I think they were anticipating blast from the front of the battle, not from the rear of the battle, which works out mighty fine as far as I'm concerned. And unscathed. Nothing. No damage. Nothing anywhere. Perfect. Flawless victory. Absolute perfection. Uh-oh. There's an incoming loss. Healed out is our rule set. 56 mana cap. And we've got... That's a disgusting team. Absolutely disgusting team they played there. How are we going to beat that? I guess since we can't overrule the scatter shot, we try and get them to miss. Who's going to be the speediest team? Let's go with Life Splinter. And go with the speediest people. I try and also get this to work with my quest, just to use flying creatures. There's no healing, so why am I using Biz Kitty? I should be using Quicks. I'm going to switch to Death. No, let's just go Ilthian. I'm running out of time here. Because... at least this way, Everybody's going to have return fire. Sure, I'm not going to have many blast options available. Wow, I have really not utilized mana availability at all. Let's drop you, bring you in. Drop you, bring you in. And yeah, I'm otherwise happy with that. Oh god. It's kind of like they read my mind and played the opposite of what I was going to play. At least Fury is going to be highly effective against their Wave Brood. And effective it was. But dealing with the rest of their team is going to be the biggest pain on earth. Do still have a decent mix of magic though. Excellent. Stitch Leech is gonna... No, Yogg. Why? Why? I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Riftwatcher Summoners. Why? It's Modern League. You gotta give them a chance. You gotta give them some chance. Alright. Let's go do this challenge. Let's get it done. Burn them all. Okay, so 23 mana. Unfortunately, Green Splinter's not available, so I can't do the Llama Mage minigame for you. Let's create team, and let's give you your favorite screen. The favorite one. The best scene that I've got to offer. Let me move my camera a little bit though, because I noticed that that framing was not particularly the best in the world. Okay, so with the rip, what are we going to rip as? I know what I'm going to rip as. It's not quite going to be Llama Mage, but I'll do my best to emulate what you're after. And if that doesn't work, then, well, I make no apologizings. That could be funny. See, I'm not playing a serious team here. I never do. That's why it's so good. Sure, you can come along. It's gonna backfire on me, isn't it? Quite literally. Oh well, let's find out if it does. Alright, team is submitted. Wait to see the battle change over to the battle town. Shall reveal the teams. Looking forward to finding out how I'm going to lose. I'll give you one hint. It starts with the word B and ends with the letter Y. The word B, badly. It's going to be a bad loss for me. That's what these challenges are all about. Losing horrifically. Taking a while with your team there, Max. What are you planning? Oh, here we go. Alright. So, I've gone with a Riftwatcher's Summoner, because everybody loves Riftwatchers. I hate the fact that your True Strike is hitting my Chaos Agent. I hate the fact that my Amplified Thorns is being annoying. And, you know, I couldn't go Llama Mage, so I went Runemancer instead, because, you know, they've got Last Stand. That was my logic at the time. And it was never going to see me be involved in a victory. Additionally, you went with no magic and a magic reflector all set. So, joke's on me for thinking that you would. But hey, that's exactly how I play. Oh, beautiful. Ranked play. I can do this. I don't care if they bring a stun, because I'll have a cleanse. And here you go, you get your wish now, just in ranked play instead. Llama plus Mercenary. Is going to be Llama plus Mercenary back? No, not quite. Yeah, I think I got this. Oh, beautiful, retaliates. Beautiful earthquakes. It's all beautiful. It's all so beautiful. You can scavenge all you like, Mr. Blight. The only thing you're going to be scavenging on is your own death. Here you go. This is what you wanted to see. Llama plus creature. It's my trademark. And I helped build my focus points because it was with flying creatures. Yeah, I always do. It's the best rule set and the best mana cap too. Just need to keep collecting these chests, not fall back into gold. Somehow challenge champion ranks, and then everything will be okay. I'll get through to the end one day. Stampede, aim true. So, kind of makes Kitty a bit redundant. But do they have one? No, it doesn't really make Kitty redundant because of the extra speed. So let's roll with all the swiftness we can possibly throw in. It'd be important to actually build a team around that swiftness, because we want to go first. It's not about making them miss. So I'm going to remove Naga Assassin. It's about hitting first. So if we want to hit first, we're going to need to consider too many options. The only option that we don't want to hit first is the mightiest, the slowest, but yet somehow still the best. Where are you? Where are you, dearest desert dragon? There you are. Desert dragon hopefully comes through with a retaliation. If there is a snipe, Osher hopefully can not die. And then we've got so much mana left that I think the only choice is something with Giant Killer. I think that might be Skyclaw, because then our Flame Monkey is really nice and safe between the two blast shields, unless they get picked off by an opportunistic Dragon Jumper or an opportunistic Fire Splinter, 2 speed, 7 mana, can't remember the name, new card. We'll see. At least Desert Dragon's going to be hitting, and hopefully they'll be retaliating on a regular basis. Just that quick opportunity from a Jotun might not be fun. At least we'll resurrect the Flame Monkey if that's the case. Well, it's Scattershot, and they've also opted for additional speed. Well, we're looking good so far. Look at that trample go. I think that was just luck on the RNG, to be honest. But we get to have another go. Do we get to have another go? No. Ah, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Best match I've ever witnessed. And am I higher than where I started? I started at 3527. I'm at 3516. Lower than where I started. But that's okay. There's many more games to get considerably lower than where I started. Battle. Right, we've got healed out, equalizer. This means full assortment of monsters, please. Well, hopefully they won't be using a Bacteria here. I think Jotun. Well, let's go Jotun. Let's throw magic at it. Ifrit Elder. Jin Inferni. Goblin Fire Mage. Not that they're ever going to miss anything here. We need something else with Fury. Runecrafter doesn't feel right. Life Splinter feels like the best thing. Hey, Bakawani. Not doing so bad. Trying to escape Diamond 1 into Champion. It's not working at this point. It never does. Countess Sanash is going to get entirely wrecked by Return Fire, probably. I'm going to put Antoid Platoon in the front because I just know they're going to play a Demon Shark, probably. Hopefully, we can blast our way through using magic. That's definitely not going to happen if they bring a Wave Root along. Or if they bring Life Splinter along. But at least everything's going to have the same amount of health. And hopefully Blast will cause the greatest amount of damage. Lorna might be a threat too. Mimosa might be a threat. So many possible threats. It's Grandmaster Wraith. That's also a valid threat. Void Armor is horrific. Fury is going to be really painful when Runecrafter comes in. Gets the 4 damage returned to them. Why didn't I think of Blast Shield? Should have gone with Sneak instead. Here comes the second Resurrection. Ant-Miners is not doing so great. See you later, Countess Sanash. And see you later, rest of my team. Should have seen that one coming. Oh well. The goal, I think, more accurately today is to not fall out of Diamond 1. Stay here, and then maybe by Thursday my opponents will be sufficiently advanced for my next stream for me to get through. I feel like Grandmaster Wraith is always the biggest threat, regardless of the conditions of battle. We've got Reverse Speed and we've got Melee Mayhem. I'm going to go with Camilla. And do I want Water Splinter or Life? Let's go Life Splinter. Because I want my favorite card in the whole Dragon Splinter currently to do some sick retaliating. And I'm going to go with a Halfling Alchemist. Because it's Melee Mayhem, you know who else is going to do well here? Jared Scar. But he's not going in the front. Oh no, he's not going in the front. 1 mana options are pretty poor, but we need that. And we're not going to use the 0 mana option because that'll speed up the enemy and slow us down. Okay. We might get through that enemy front line. Really wish that card had redemption. Good trample. Thanks, Desert Dragon. Do another one. And good job to Jared Scar too. That ended up working beautifully and brilliantly. Alright. On to another battle and hopefully another win. We'll see about the win. We'll definitely get the other battle. The win is questionable at this stage. I like the equal opportunity. I feel like Life Splinter has to come into the picture again. At the same time, I feel like there's no better choice than Kalia. And then we just simply protect the Demon Shark. And I guess Wraith is a threat here as well. How do we make Wraith less of a threat? Do we just play Shatter, Rusts? What Rusts do we have? Coral Wraith. Any other Rust? No. We do have a Shatter. Could work. If everything's equal opportunity, then let's direct everything into Wave Brood. And then we'll prop up Wave Brood with healing. Now we need to go obnoxious with the rest of our team. I feel like I'm not really taking advantage of the Melee Mayhem part of this. So maybe we'll just have to go with Deep Lurker. Don't know how this is going to go. Suspected we would see Jared Scar. Kind of grateful for the Coral Wraith right at this very moment. How did you miss? The only problem is, I believe the sneak is being overridden by the opportunity. No, it's not. It was last time around. Oh no, it wasn't. The triage just destroyed me instead. Jinranova. Good job, Jinranova. Good job. More terrible things are about to happen to my win-loss ratio. Lots of more terrible things. They're going to all hurt the entire time. The battle is taking too long to be found. I want them to be quick. It's this part where I think about losing the whole time. I channel that losing spirit. It's a unique talent that I have. Am I going to lose this one? Or maybe there's just no opponents. Oh no, there is an opponent. Noxious Fumes, Equalizer, feels like a Llama Mage game, but at the same time is probably not the best thing to play a Llama Mage with. Maybe we go Death. Go an Ouster, try and counter a potential Obsidian, or do we go Obsidian? Let's go Ouster. Because now we can go Slime Ball with a free redemption. I'm thinking Green Splint is actually going to be better because of the healing that's available. Yeah, let's go Obsidian and just go Scorched. Scorched, damaging Earth. We do need magic reflection though. Cilia, Dr. Blight. Can't fit Kron anymore. But hey, I shouldn't need a Kron to do things here. I feel like I need Cripple. And I feel like we also need... I'm gonna roll the dice with a Halfling Alchemist. It may not work very well. They had a Halfling Alchemist as their front line. Interesting. Their double triage is going to be very problematic. At least I've got a single triage. I don't know how useful it's going to be. Would have also be nice to have my affliction work, but I don't think this is going to be a win for me. In fact, they've got triple triage, which is pretty terrible as far as I'm concerned. But it may just not be a match for the amount of damage that I can output. We'll see. Grenadier is really pivotal. But it's not going to work. Ouch. More death. See? Prophesized it well. Oh, annoying. Llama Mage is not available. Rise of the Commons. Melee Mayhem. I think this is a Cursed Windaku style of game here. And... it might be a Tarsa style of game. Tossing up between Tarsa and Dallin. It's like Cursed Windaku. Yeah, let's go Cursed Windaku with Dallin. No Rage Rets. And what's going to be backing him up? Shadow Snitch. Maybe some Sneaky Maggots. Yeah, maybe this isn't the wisest thing I'm ever gonna do. Well, I don't think that cripple's gonna be required because pretty much kill most of their team in one hit. Tower Griffin is mighty annoying. Gotta get to the bottom of that Tower Griffin nice and quickly. Oh man, the miss. What's the bet? It's gonna be Stunlock City. Good, we got a hit in. We got a miss. We got a heal. We got a miss. We got a stun. We got a stun. We got a miss. Appreciated the change of target there. Got a stun. Got a miss. It's over now. Unless... No. That was never going to miss. That was Tower Griffin MVP. 16 mana, Little League, Explosive Weaponry. Well, feels like there's only one way to play this one. Blue Splinter. Triple the Sneak. Then I'm just going to put in Kelp Initiate as a tank. Torrent Fiend can also absorb some blast. Not confident about this one. Is it really the same strategy almost? Well, hopefully we can hit. It's a good start. It's not going to be a very good ending. Because now we're screwed. Oh well. Oh, that was you? GG. Melee Mayhem healed out. Dragon Death. Feeling like dragon. Want to make sure we get those hits in. Let's go fire. I mean death, because I can't tell the difference right now. Because I am a fatigued individual. But I want to use lots of blast. Indiscriminate amounts of blast. I don't need that blind, I've already got one. At the same time, I want to make absolutely certain that I've got a blast shield in place. Let's go Revealer. And Murray? No, it's 5 mana left. This feels like it's not enough mana. Who else has got 2 mana? Yeah, we'll go with some extra speed. Hopefully the Chaos Dragon can do some stuff. Oh man, why did I choose Kitty when it was no healing? Why was I not paying attention to the rule set as closely as I should have been? My whole strategy was going to revolve around healing. Instead, now my strategy has to revolve around dying. And I don't think they could have played a better equipped team to defeat me. Unless, of course, the Naga Assassin can dodge her way to victory. It seems incredibly unlikely, but stranger things have happened, and they didn't happen today. That's a shame. That would have been a good replay to save, dodging the way to victory, but not to be. Well, this is interesting. It's 14 mana. It's close range. I could do some Llama Mage stuff here, but it's only even numbered creatures, so I guess Goblin Psychic Llama Mage, let's go. I hope they don't bring Blue Splinter with a stun. Yeah, it was not the best. It was not the bestest outcome in the world. This is also not going to be the bestest outcome in the world. An amplified magic reflect, the poison and the affliction. It's not going to do me very well, particularly when they both hit, thus negating the heal, because I'm going back. I'm going back to Diamond 2. Fun times. I expected nothing less. I expected exactly this. But that's where I find myself. Oh, why do you tempt me so? It's Melee Mayhem and it's Return Fire. Llama Mage and I'm really tempted to go Venari Knifer. There'll be no healing involved, but let's do it. I feel like I've made a mistake. If I'm gonna go back into Diamond 2, This is totally the way to do it. Totally the way. Otherwise, well, what am I doing here? I certainly don't know what I'm doing here. I'm waiting impatiently for my opponent to pick a better team than me. But this could be funny. Backfire does a magnificent job. It would also be really funny if my opponent just uses all magic and just rips me to shreds. Green Splinter could do that. Death Splinter could do that. I don't think there's enough magical damage with low mana in either red or blue to do that. But we'll find out. They're certainly thinking about a good team. Definitely and most certainly thinking about a good team to play. Unlike me, it's thinking about the worst team to play. I mean, you could just use the keychain extension and use the drop downs. Otherwise, you could just use the block explorer, type in the username, but I don't think there's a page similar to some of the Splinterlands account trackers that pulls from the Hive API to basically say this account, this RC, this account, this much HP, etc. Don't think there's one that does that in a tabled form. I mean, you don't need to be authenticated to grab that information, so wouldn't be too hard to build something using jQuery, but I am not developer man. Yeah, this is not going to go well with the poison. And then the thorns is going to end up killing me. Someone who's familiar with the API could probably knock that out in like 20 minutes. I like this rule set. It's thorns. And it's open to Llama Mage plus a creature. Everyone gets thorns. So I should be not using Pelican Mercenary. But I'm going to anyway. Because I'm going to lose. Again. Just throwing away all the battles. Okay. Yeah, not looking good for me in this battle either. I'm going to skip straight to the loss. Just seeing if there is anything for resource credits in the Hive API. Doesn't look like anything super simple. It hurts my brain looking at it, but that's because I don't know the syntax of Java or where that RC data is stored on the blockchain where you could call it from. Otherwise, you could do like a command line program in Python using just a what is it? A requests or a get. Probably even do it with a shell script. What is it with all these low mana matches and everything having return fire? I do like the fact that we've got Enrage here. But nothing with Backfire. You're pointless in the context of this battle. So are you. So I guess it's Lorna. And we want to dodge. So let's go Volgin. Wasting that Enrage. Actually, Chaos Agent. Oh, this could work quite well. Chaos Agent, Truth Speaker. Do we need a blind? Spirit Hoarder. It's too bad they don't have camouflage. And I feel like a True Strike is going to be very valuable here. Then more speed. Why would you go Ilthian when already the rule set contained Return Fire? Feels kind of wasteful to me. I really wish my Stitch Leech didn't get poisoned right at the start of the battle. At least we've got Triage keeping it. It was keeping it alive. Now we're going to have to take out that Uraeus. Meanwhile, we took out ourselves quite nicely there. Now we're poisoned, and that's the end of our Chaos Agent. That hurts. And indeed, we are dropping like a stone. Oh no. Where will I be by the end of this stream? In all the places I don't want to be. All I can do is keep trying. Up close and personal, Fog of War. That might be a struggle. Feels like Jotun might be a good choice. I mean, they've been using Jotun, but I feel like Splinter's probably a better choice. Can we find anything with thorns? Because amplifying thorns, Urka feels good. Seems like a logical choice. But now we need to ensure that everything else is also going to be able to attack, no matter where they come from. Blast Shield's going to be very helpful. Not going to be able to do any healing there. Repairs are not really an option. Retaliations might help. And that Dumaki Exile might be useful too. Okay. So much Demoralize. But such good thorns, I guess. Maybe, kind of. Until they're gone. Oh, that repair on that bone column is just brutally evil. Yes, I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy right now. Absolute self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh, we lost to a fellow streamer though. They must have been watching, waiting, lurking. I think after today's stream I might turn Archmage back on, try and save me, put me back up. Equalizer. And This is gonna be difficult to pull off. I have in the past, when I went on my trip for like 2.5 weeks, I used Archmage because I wasn't going to spend my trip playing Splinterlands, obviously. And it was good, but I think quite literally the day I got back, they added the commission on. So I was like, what? Really? But I am a very busy man. What am I going to do with Equalizer? I'm going to try and be as obnoxious as possible. We're going to go Llama Mage. I don't think I can afford to do that with Llama Mage. If they throw Mimosa in, then that strategy goes away anyway. I'm sorry, Max. It's Dallin time. I'm not really sorry. I just want to see the world burn. I want to see it burn nicely and properly and terribly. What else? Let's give them poison. So we've got the double poison cranking. Now we've got the triple poison cranking. Throw in that silence as well. Poison plus cripple is generally a good point. Another loss. Look at Nostradamus, or should I say Lobstradamus, here in the chat. Hasn't even unfolded yet. I don't know, this feels like a pretty good start to me. We're through one. Not looking great now. Forcing this poison through seems to be doing pretty okay. It's going a lot better than I thought it would. But the tactic is, it's seeming to work. You actually managed to use cripple to win, yeah. Equalizer. Although I wouldn't be so sure on the win at this point. They've still got Dr. Blight and Uraeus being slightly absurd. Oh no. It's the beginning of the end, everyone. It's the beginning of the end. We must poison the enemy Dr. Blight. No poison there. No poison there. Come on. We need that poison. Where is that poison? There it is. There it is. Oh, that was so close to being a loss. I was going to be so mad if that turned into a loss. But it didn't. That was actually a pretty good game. It was very close. Very, very close. Glad it was a victory on my side. Very glad it was a victory on my side. But, you know, tactically it made sense. Tactically it made sense. I was going to say it was technically correct, which is the best sort of correct. But it was the best sort of tactically. Ended in a win. Alright, we got healed out on equal opportunity. Ooh, that my silly slip spawn. But no healing. Oh, that's a brutal team as well. I guess I'm gonna go down that path. Yes, I'm playing Skagor. Leave me alone. Although I should be playing Quicks instead. Or I could be playing a Quadus, which would be even worse. Who do I want to go? I'm going to go with Fire because of the no healing. And Ant Miners. And the star of the show is going to be Exploding Rats. Really hope they don't play Milo. Really, really, really hope they don't play Milo. If they play Milo, I'm beyond screwed here. Maybe I should counteract that by playing something ranged. Let's go Bloodmaker. And hope that we do something useful. Well, and maybe they'll only attack the exploding rats. No, they'll get more than one. No, they won't get more than one attack. Oh, God. Oh, the redemption. Took out like half my team. Brilliant. At least I had a redemption to throw right back at them. Double scavenge. Certainly not going to help me at all. That's a skip to results if I've ever seen one. What a struggle. Hey Mango Mayhem, what's up? Is me losing badly, constantly, foreverly. Noxious fumes, keeping our distance. Feels like one for Mama Mage. Let's do it. Mama Mage plus. Plus nobody. Let's not do that. That feels wrong. Who's going to bring us the best cleanse? The best triage? Dragon. We'll go immunity with dragon. And life splinter for the 2, 3 triage with Renova involved. Triple triage. There's a cleanse. I'm going to throw Renova in the front. Then, I don't know, I feel like it gives me more options. Oh, of course. Of course you'd go Llama Mage. Of course all my damage is magical. Of course it's going to get amplified. That's actually a really good team. Ouch. Well, might be back to Diamond 1. I mean Diamond 3. Who knows? Gold 1. I'm just getting absolutely destroyed. So many losses. I think that's the first time I've seen that team in the flesh. I don't have an opponent, so I can't challenge with something like that. Armored up, Malay Mayhem. I wish I had a Milo. I do not. Instead, we're gonna have to go Camilla. And who's gonna bring us the most Demoralize? I'm gonna go with Life, but not necessarily for the Demoralize. It's more so for the Jared Scar. That's what I wanted. We're gonna have any amplify options? Oh, we've got a few amplify options. I feel like that's gonna be the safest. Now we've got 11 mana left to play with. Without Malay Mayhem. feel like we're really lacking a heal. So instead we'll bring a resurrect. Why not? Well, that's perfect one-on-one in the front lines. Not really. Their series of giant killers are going to be horrendously annoying. Goodbye, Lurker. And we're about to get trampled. Yep, that's a rage quit. That's all a rage quit. It's very frustrating losing all these games. And that was a loss to someone that was only ranked slightly above me. So it was a really bad loss for me. Losing like 24 points. I think you should have stopped playing like 10 games ago. Yeah, you're not wrong. Close range and melee mayhem. Cornelius plus Llama plus 7. Where is 7? There is 7. Maybe this will be better. Potentially. Because Cornelius is the end game here. But Jared Scar is also a pretty friggin' scary end game. It's over. Yeah, I have another account, but all the cards on it are delegated and rented. It's not even GG RNG there. It's just GG me not being a very good player. I think we've established this over the course of time. I feel like the only good thing I can do is open chests and open packs. I am the RNG that helps other people climb. Just rent out the llama. Save myself from playing it every second game. My win rate will go up if it's not available. Because I look at this, it's like 29 mana. Ooh, I could play the llama. I won't be though. I think I've got to go down the potentially unkillable path. Although my enemy will find a way to make it killable. Poison, Stitch Leech, Truth Speaker, Stampede. At least there's no legendaries available. I'm going to go with Dumaki Exile. So we've got a triple sneak team going. And we'll throw in... I wish there was something that had repair and triage. It'd probably be ludicrously broken if it did. But we'll go with the hireling as a passive piece of equipment. Try and keep everything else alive. And would you look at that? It's a very similar team. Just -1 shield bearer. It's even similar to the point where there's lots of gold on both sides. Well, the pain is about to become far less very soon. There we go. That reduces a whole bunch of damage. Takes away a great deal of pressure from my team. Thank you for the poison. Oh, that miss was very annoying, and now it's all going to go to crap. Maybe that hireling is better than I thought, though. That's terrible news. Poison, yes. Okay, so now we just need to poison the Conjurer. There it is. It's over. See, if no legendaries are involved, I've got a chance, even though I own the same legendaries. That was a nice bit of redemption. It's nice to have something go slightly my way. Let's follow that up with something where I can perhaps behave. I know, right? Is this your first time on my stream here, Ali Sam? It's like, finally, he won a game. Have you been paying attention? It's not what I do. Armored up, healed out. So no kitty. I think this is going to be Grandmaster Wraith, and I'm just going to repair spam and hope that they don't bring Shatter along. Shield Bearer. Is there a point in bringing a cleanse? Yeah, because poison's going to be brutal in this rule set. What poison can I bring? Let's go with a triple poison. Now, this is where it's like, and then I think Junker might be a better option than the Toad. Let's bring a Resurrection. And for 3 mana, we need some damage. I guess we double up on the sneak damage. Or do we just try to stun the enemy front line? I don't know if it's a good choice to bring Temporal Master, but we're going to bring Thunderbird instead. Okay, double repair in the no healing town, and we've got poison and stuns. Is it going to be enough to overcome whatever the enemy throws at me? Who knows? Not bringing the cleanse, I think, might have been a fatal choice, because poison will dig through Shield Bearer pretty quickly. We'll see. What do you guys think? Is it going to be a win or a loss? Win or loss? W or L in the chat. I'll start. It's going to be an L. Because that's just how great I am at my own confidence. What is it? Win or loss? Can't wait until after the battle's played out, by the way, to choose it. Oh man, Gem Meteor. Oh man, Dumaki Exile. Oh man, Rust. And they got that sweet jump on me with speed as well because of the slow. It's too dark. Can't see the team. Yeah, it's an enormous L here, I think. Although my shield bearer hanging on for dear freaking life. Did I get the first kill? I got the first kill. Amazing. But that one didn't help me very much at all. Because of stun. That's why I brought the Thunderbird. I wanted stun. That's my only reasoning behind that. I don't know. I think Dr. Blight is gonna die a terrible death. But it's going to be amusing watching him try to resist that. Okay, here we go. Infliction is not very helpful because it's no healing anyway. The poison is what we were looking for. And it's not looking great. Nope, never. I like all of your faith with the loss commentary. It's time to try to not do that again. We've got unprotected and explosive weaponry, which I think just means go YOLO and go as quick as I possibly can. Who's got the fastest creatures out of the gate? It's going to be Green Splinter. Got a Regal Paraton with 7. Or is it going to be Life Splinter? Definitely not going to be Life Splinter. Is it going to be Blue Splinter? Yeah, I think it's going to be Blue Splinter. We need that blast shield to be engaged. I think Genoshanus will make a great front line. That's a lot of mana. Perhaps I should rethink this strategy. Tidebiter with True Strike feels good, but Kitty's already got that True Strike. More speed. Go quickly there. I don't know. I don't like this. Feel like I'm going to be very weak. There's one. Sure. Void Dragon there. How this is going to go. I wish they had an Inspire on their team. Spoiler alert, they did not. They cranked out a lot of speed for a death team. That first strike from Lyra the Dark was just terrible news for me. And it continues to be terrible news for me. Oh man. I think I'll be going back to bronze soon. Indeed, Hender, indeed. Alright, it's reverse speed this time. And close range. Maybe I can be better at this rule set. Let's go with Mimosa. Kitty is also a viable option because they've got True Strike. But Gauledon plus a Bone Golem plus an H. Oh, I'm liking this. Welcome, Death Splinter. Welcome back to my brain. Yeah, okay. Don't know if this is going to do well, but oh, no. At least we've got Void. At least we've got magic damage. But I'm very afraid of their Jin Murray. Because it's going to hold up my team quite a bit. Would have been nicer if it poisoned. Not good. Gauledon going goodbye. Gauledon is now completely goodbye. The worst part about this is the headwinds impacting the Dampier Stalker's attack, which is ensuring that it's doing full damage to the Jin Murray, which is way less than ideal. Now I believe we've got an immunity, so we'll be getting no stun, no poison, no cripple. It's looking better now. But close range is also quite painful. Can we poison their Dr. Blight or stun it? Well, there's a stun. Now we need the poison. There it is. Alright. This should be a win. Good, good. The best Dr. Blight is dead enemy Dr. Blight. And that's fantastic. Brilliant outcome, but I was in Diamond 1. I'm going so far backwards today. It hurts. It hurts a great deal. I'm very lucky that Kitty's not available here. Otherwise, not Kitty, Llama Mage is not available here. Otherwise, that would be my de facto choice. And it would probably be a loss. I think we need to go with Thaddeus and the Weaken Train. Although I don't really have the Weaken Train all that available to me. How are we going to make that work a little bit nicer? So we've got 2 health going away, 1 health going back to me. I think I need to use Rust to make this viable. 3 mana, who's got the most health? Dark Ferryman, or do I just chance it? I'm going to chance it with Maggots. The Corpse Fiend in front. Stupidly not bring Dr. Blight. And hope for the best. Oh man. Maggots being in the back is not the place they want to be for this battle. But at least we took out their Coral Wraith. It's about the only good thing that's happened. I think we've got enough staying power. Yes, good. Revenge. Is that 2 wins in a row? Oh my god, it is. What is this witchcraft? Can I make it a triple? It's 48 mana, healed out, Earthquake. Okay. I've got good flying machines in Death Splinter. I need to make absolutely sure I don't screw this up. Do I go Mimosa? Or do I pick from any of these other fine summoners? I'm thinking I'm going to focus on ranged damage, which then makes me think that Dallin might be a good choice, but at the same time, reducing the enemy's health is going to be king here. And there's so many good flying machines, some of which even have a snare. That's going to be the other thing that I focus on, is the speed component. Now the most questionable thing is going to be, I could go Dark Hawan. I feel like that's the most logical choice. And go with the Weirding Warrior to try and make that kill a little bit easier. How's this gonna go? Interesting. The summoners are a match. Why am I slower? Ah, they brought a second speedy uppery thing. Ah, it's you again, Elephantium. Well, I'm glad I got one back on you. It's absolute witchcraft time for me, though. That's 3. 3 whole wins in a row. I think this is the part where I stop playing. I just cut it here and say good night to everybody, but there's another 24 minutes left, so that's potential for at least another 24 losses. Up close and personal plus super sneak. Disgusting. Also a disgusting team. I kind of want to play Jared Scar. Is that going to be the best choice? It has to be. But Super Sneak also makes this a little bit more favored towards Blue Splinter. Maybe we go... try and get them to miss. Maybe we go and be really risky, really gambly. I'm gonna go with Aquatus. Yes, I know. Deep Lurker. What other demoralize is cheap and cheerful? I don't think that Aquatus is going to work. We'll go with Kalia. Still don't think Demon Shark's going to work all that well. Do we dare go a Disintegrator at the back? Or let's just trash all of that. Go with... I'm going to go with Llama Mage. Because if we play out cards, puns, correctly, maybe Pellicle Mercenary can have a nice little retaliation town last stand. Put in the demoralizers. I put the retaliate on in the back of the team to try and catch all those sneaks. Don't know that it's going to work all that great. Seems to be doing a terrible job so far. Oh, the camouflage on Venatcore is the dumbest move I've ever made in my life. But hey, it's not going to matter because the mercenary's going to die of their own accord anyway. The good news is I've got that sweet, sweet death blow. Not that I'm going to get down to that point. Oh man, yep, you're right. I should just rent out my llama and never play it again. What am I even doing? Just handing out rating points. Heavy hitters. Spreading fury. Alright, we need stuns. And immunities, actually. So... with this particular rule set, I feel like Almo. In the front is going to be a great choice. Let's go with Mimosa. Stop them from doing any of them annoying heals. What other swiftness can we spam into our team? It's going to be really blad. It's going to be blad if they go life splinter. There's a stun. There's a true strike, which will be useful. Now we need more stun. But stun and high mana are mutually exclusive. Let's go Carbalist. Hopefully we get a decent result out of this. We might get a decent result out of this with the exception of Call It On. Really, really, really happy about the fact that we've got that amplify working in our favor. And now that we're enraged, odds are Almo's not going to get hit again. Just need to take out that River Helendale. That's our first point of order. There we go. Now the resurrection is gimped. Oh, Sharnus is gone. Wonderful news. Could you please do some more dodging, Almo? It's not okay. Alright. Come on, Golodon. Do your big hits. There we go. Good job, Golodon. And good job bugging the website with all those backfires. It happens. It's quite broken when that happens. It's a good outcome. It wasn't 4 in a row though. My ACR is only at 72%. I've got heaps left. I'm not going to get through it at this rate. Okay, 36. Noxious fumes, armored up. Don't play llama, don't play llama, don't play llama. Be smarter than that. I think what could end up being smarter than that is unironically Fire Splinter. We go Grum. We bring a cleanse in. Bring a little bit of a heal. Bloodmaker, and I don't know that Flame Monkey is going to be a wise choice, but hey, here I am. Not a bad team composition, apart from the instant death I'm going to suffer at the hands of backfired arrows. But Scattershot is a thing that I forgot about. Really, really hoping Grum can do some fancy stuff here. That's not the sort of fancy stuff that I wanted. Hey Bordell, welcome. Grum is cleansed, and they're out of resurrections. But all of their attacks are coming his way. Oh, I really want Grum to succeed here, but that lack of piercing is going to be a no-go in that regard. There's the end of my team, I think. I lose a triage. He has to dodge. Oh no, he got his armor. This could be good. Oh man, he needed to dodge that last attack. Cursed Shield Bearer. It was close though. Wasn't a complete outright loss. I mean, it was a complete outright loss because I told myself don't play llama. It was an entertaining battle to watch though. Even if I lost, I was amused. Close and personal and heavy hitters. This feels like a place where I should play llama. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Against all other advice. Considering the fact that I don't think there's any... There is a stun. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It doesn't feel like it's going to do a good job, but... Oh man, I can't do that. Alright, there's our stun. Then we've got a reach. Then we'll go with a poisonous poison. Alright. I'm just going to look away and drink water. I'm only looking at the chat. Oh no, I see Myla out of the corner of my eye. This is going to be awful. Hopefully we can retaliate though. What are the odds of them going Chain Golem when I was considering Chain Golem for myself? At least we are cleansed. Oh, how did that miss? How did that retaliate miss? Good poison, good thorns. I think... Oh, good. Poison has come into play now. I was going to say, I think the repair was going to screw us over, but I think I'm good. Because I don't believe he has any native armor. It is not. Excellent news. Excellent. Excellent news. See you later. See you later and goodbye. Alright, I just can't string the wins together. That's my problem. I'll get there one day. Reverse speed and equal opportunity. Well, seems like a perfect chance for Mr. Jared Scar. I think we need to... go with Lorna. Alright, there's a Jared Scar. Disintegrator for the Demoralize. I'm really gonna hurt if they bring Mylor. They could bring Mylor. Maybe I go with an Amplified Thorns. Is it 3 mana, Mr. Thorny Man? Thorns, Thorns, Thorns. It's 4 mana. Jared Scar. Who has Reflection Shield? Well, welcome to the team, Vanatcore. Yes, you're coming in the very front line. Oh, and here's Matt to cheer us up with an Essence Orb. We'll get to opening that very soon. Oh, it's his last one. So he has, no joke, given away like 60 to 70 Essence Orbs over the course of the last period of time since he discovered them in his inventory. Decided to start throwing them at streamers. Yeah, it was Mylor, as I suspected. This is not going to go well for me. Well, it's the very last Essence Orb that we're going to see. At least on my stream. Because I'm not going to go buy any. Thank you, Mr. Jared Scar. Keep going. I think Jared Scar might have this. Because he's gonna... Oh no, stunned. Why? Why would you get stunned? You fool. Alright. Let's close that alert. Go to the open stations. And unceremoniously open the last orb. The last orb of all time. The very last one. I will see. It will contain at least 5 cards. And which one do we want to flip over first? I'm thinking I'm going to go for the middle top row. I'm going to try not to mouse over any of the cards and do it while I'm looking away. It's a Goblin Chef. Alright. The last card or first card? Which one's going to be the next one we flip? Number 1 or number 5? Tell me the story of which card I'm going to flip. First one says Bakoni. He was the first answer, so... Well, that's not bad. It's a gold foil Undead Archer. Hey, Team Vanguards, welcome. Alright. There's someone else. 3, 4, or 5. What's next? Which is the next one to flip? We need more broadcasts from the chat here to give me luck. Number 5. It's just an Enchanted Defender. I'm glad that we had a consensus there. 5 in the last one. I'm leaning towards 3 for the next one. I'm thinking it's probably going to be an Armor Smith. That's my prediction. No, it was another Enchanted Defender. Well, I wonder if card number 3 can be mirrored in card number 4 with another Enchanted Defender. Can we get 3 of a kind? Yes. Yes, we can get 3 of a kind. That's amusing. That's amusing. If that was a poker hand, that'd be pretty good. And hey, Maui, welcome. Catching us in the... Yes, yeah, we did peak early with that Goblin Chef. That Goblin Chef. Yeah, there's not enough cards in the collection for you to actually get stuff. Yes, I'm very articulate this evening. So I've got no idea what that card is even worth. That Undead Archer. Well, that Undead Archer probably paid for the orb, did it? We'd know if we had the non-card market implemented into the game. But how long have we seen this screen for? I've wanted this. I know I can just go onto Hive Engine or Tribal Decks or whatever, but I don't want to. I want to look at stuff in-game. I want it to be more accessible. It's just, it's not here. I mean, this is so old, this page. We've got the old Splinterlands logo. Go to the homepage. We don't have the border and the little Splinterlands mouthy thing. This non-card market page. It's been there forever. I want this page to be functional. I can't believe it's taken so long. Same thing here. Can't believe that tab's taken so long. Hey, at least we've still got these other 2 tabs. We've still got these other 2 tabs. But that is what it is. Alright. It's time to try and battle again. Hopefully it'll go well. But I've got no idea what's going to happen. I look at the 17 mana, I'm like, Lamacron, but that won't happen here. Certainly not. We got Life Splinter and Fire Splinter available. Is this not enough mana for Jotun? It's definitely not enough mana for Jotun. I've got to go with a cleanse. But there is good cleanse, and there is a self-heal in Fire Splinter now. I'm going to go and disappoint everybody by selecting Ilthian. Couple that with Zenith Monk. Cleanse. A triage and an immunity? No, I should be bringing Dr. Blight. Got to feast off everybody's death. Alright, I'm suddenly less afraid. And Conjurer will survive. Not necessarily for a long time, but potentially longer than the enemy. And throw blinded as well. Hey, Walk the Grid, welcome. Isn't it a Kralis game? Yeah, it could have been a Kralis game, but it doesn't really matter because our opponent surrendered. So it's I win by default game, which I'm not going to complain about. Try and create another win streak here, but I'm not confident. Not with the fatigue that I am experiencing right now. Not because the game has gone on for 20 rounds, but because it's getting late here. At least it feels like it is. 12 mana, Thorns, and Return Fire. So logically, Ouster and some sort of Amplify. Weeding Warrior is a mighty fine example of Amplify, but I'd say any passive amplifiers, that would be the best. No, but yes, Venatkor is a passive amplifier because they have the shieldy thing. Hey, Jayron, welcome. We're nearly done here. We're nearly completely demoralized from our combat. Now, Magic Reflect isn't included in the default annoyances here. So I'm going to run the risk that they're not going to bring magic and play Revealer because they too have Reflection Shield. Don't know that I feel comfortable putting them at the very front, so let's go with Shadowy Presence there instead. Mimosa has Void at least, so that should ensure their continued survival. And for 1 mana, if they bring something that sneaks, well, let's make it hurt with a Cursed Slimeball. Okay. Interesting point of view from the enemy. Excellent. We stunned. Can we stun again? Oh, look at that stun lock. But do we have enough damage to actually bring them down? Oh no. I'm gonna lose this match. Oh no. The Thorns. I forgot about the Thorns and the redemption. I thought that was going to be a loss. That was good. That was excellent. And yes, good point. I didn't want to stun because the Thorns was going to take effect slowly but surely. But yeah. And I didn't include an Amplify in my team composition there. Yes, I did. Venatkor was. My brain is really not working. So that was my 2 wins in a row. We have exactly 15 seconds left as of me saying those words left. So thank you all for coming and spending your Monday evening or morning or evening or night or whatever it is with me. I'll be back again and over to the FOMO hour with Jayron. Cheers.